Hey guys, how's it going? SilentKay Gaming here, bringing you part 2 of a 6-part series on the Battlefield 1943 primary guns. My episode 2 is going to be the M1 Garand, as you see my gameplay going on right now. My thoughts about this gun: I think it's absolutely 10 times better than I thought it would be. It's such a great gun. Most people think since it's semi-automatic, it's going to suck automatically, but no, it's if you're coming from games like Call of Duty, basically Call of Duty, a lot of those semi-automatics don't work up enough to be as good as the automatic guns. But the M1 Garand definitely in this game, it's a 3-shot kill if you're accurate enough up close, 5 to 6 shots at an effective long range, and getting into some more detail. John C. Garand, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm such an idiot. Garand designed this in 1932. It was many manufacturers. The main manufacturer, the most popular ones that manufactured these guns were Springfield Armory Incorporated and Winchester, which Winchester makes a lot of guns nowadays that basically a lot of guns that civilians can have. During World War II, this gun cost $85 with all the parts and accessories and whatever you needed to fire the gun. It was produced, it was in service from 1936 to 1957, so around the days of World War II, Korean War, it was used in Vietnam War, a bunch of other wars around the world. Really popular gun. Number built, there's approximately 6.25 million of these made, number built around the world. The weight is about, it can range anywhere from 9.5 pounds to 12 pounds, really all only depending on what type of wood the gun's made out of. It can range, like if it's made out of really dense wood, it would obviously weigh a lot differently than if it was made out of like maple, or I'm just throwing out examples of wood weighs. Each wood weighs different when you shape it the same way and put it on a gun. It's just really depends what gun you make it out of. The length of this gun is 43.5 inches long, which is about 1100 millimeters. The barrel of this gun is 24 inches, which is about 210 millimeters. The cartridge, it holds a .30 Springfield. The muzzle velocity is 2,800 feet per second. For you metric system users out there, that's about 853 meters per second. And a very effective range for this gun is around 440 yards, which would equal 400 meters, 4.5 football fields. Again, this isn't a gun that you just definitely isn't a gun that makes me laugh, because I can see people doing it now, running around a battlefield spraying this gun. Maybe in this game if you're good enough, since considering it's a 3-shot kill, but other than that, you don't see people in the front lines using it. They're more in the back, giving back fire support for the friendlies. Basically, that's what the gun was used for. It had an 8-round Glock magazine. If you look on your bottom right corner of this video, you will see a picture of it. That is the magazine that went into the gun. It slid. The black thing went in first on the top of the gun. You slid the black thing in, so the actual bullets were facing up. You put it down on the top of your gun, and then once all the bullets were shot out, the black empty cartridge would just like pop out of the gun and then make a ding sound, so you know that it's empty. And I reload a lot in this game, so you will see it plenty of times in this game. Don't worry if you miss it, it'll probably come up sometime. It came into existence, as I said, really popular World War II gun. You can fit all types of attachments on it. You can even fit a sniper scope. It actually replaced a Springfield, which was actually a sniper in World War II, or in early World War II. In late World War I, Springfield was a sniper, and the M1 Garand replaced it in World War II. just because of it's just all around use. You can put even grenade launchers. It's probably one of the main uses for grenade launchers. You just stick a freaking grenade on there and it would just do tons of damage. And it was mainly an anti tank weapon. That's what they used mainly the M1 Garand for, with the grenade launcher. In World War II, Korean War, technically almost the same thing. Shortly after the M1 Garand started to lose its mentality and its popularity in the U.S. Army, it got the gun that took it over was in fact the M4, which if no, I'm sorry, the M14. The M14 took it over. The semi-automatic M14 that you see in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, I believe, and Black Ops. That's the gun that took it over. The one in Black Ops definitely resembles it a lot more than all the previous other games, but yeah, the M14 replaced the gun after the M1 Garand became unpopular, and it was just the M14 was a lot easier to make, a lot cheaper to make with the new technology coming out, and it was just a million times easier to make, so it replaced the gun. It's still M1 Garand is still a huge part in the Coast Guard today. Not necessarily Army, but mainly the Coast Guard. It's still big in the Coast Guard. Really, really big. There's hundreds of countries that have used this gun in many wars. Brazil, Cambodia, Denmark, Ethiopia, France, West Germany, Greece. I'm not going to go through all of them. Those are just some examples. Countries that have used them the most, I would say, United States, obviously, because that's their main U.S. Army gun. But other countries like Turkey had about 500,000 M1 rifles. Many other countries. Norway even used a ton of them. Iran, obviously, because they take all our freaking guns. Greece had about 200,000, and then that's basically the big countries that have used the M1 Garand over the course of this 70, 80 years that the M1 has been in existence, and then the M14 now being its gun that has taken over the M1 Garand. But anyways, guys, I hope I entertained you. I hope you learned something out of this great experience of me teaching you. If you like this video in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me what you learned. Tell me if any information that I missed. I may have missed some information, obviously, since you know, I like learning about guns. So tell me something you learned that you already knew, and please subscribe and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.